Welcome back to the 32 acres my wife and I purchased. Before I show you the backhoe we just bought, I want to give a quick update on the road we've been working on. When we originally bought the property, it only had about 50 to 100 feet of cleared road access. If you want to see what this road looked like before we started working, you can find a link to all of our old videos in the description. In those videos, we sprayed the poison ivy, we cut trees, and we even brought in a tractor to help push some down trees out of the way and bush hog this road all the way to the back, where we eventually opened up our very first cleared space, and that's the base for all the work that we're doing now. As you probably noticed from the title of this video, we purchased a backhoe. It's a Ford 555C 1990, better known as the Triple Nickel. We bought this backhoe sight unseen at an auction. We paid $6,700. Then we had to figure out how we're going to get the backhoe back to our property, 140 miles away on the far side of a mountain. Ultimately, we decided it was best just to hire this out, and we decided to hire a local company. They brought it on a rollback, and there was no issues. They did a great job. It was $750 well spent. When I went and looked at the backhoe, it was obvious that it had some definite hydraulic leaks and maybe even a transmission leak. So I knew there was going to be some work, but it runs good, it drives good. We know that it's going to be a good machine, but there's definitely going to be a few repairs along the way. Once I gave it a quick once over, I knew it was time to get to work and to try and push down a couple trees just to see how it was going to do. You can see here it pushed down these trees with just one push from the loader. I didn't have to dig around the roots or anything. It did a fantastic job. However, just a moment later, I decided I needed to capture a video of doing it, and well, that's where things took a turn for the worst. What I thought was going to be an easy push turned out to be our very first breakdown, just moments after I got it onto the property. Alright guys, back at the land, we have the 555 here. Put her to work a little bit, broke her basically immediately. Ended up shorting out the positive to the frame by getting some roots caught up under there around the battery terminal. Main objective for today is to really just work on her. Leaking fluid, we got to get those cylinders off. Primarily this lift cylinder here, to get that off, get it up to the shop, get that rebuilt, as well as we have some major leaks coming around the back here. Got a buddy coming to help me eyeball that, see where those leaks are coming from, so we can get all this stuff tip-top shape so that we can really start to do some work out here. You've already seen a lot of the road being cut in. This is our open area we've created. It's looking good so far, considering the fact there was it's very closed in, but a lot of work to go. So let's take a look at this. We're first going to look at this axle drain. It's showing empty. Trying to figure out what's going on with the rear axle. Got a new pan for it. So let's take a look at it, guys. All right, guys, gave her the once over. Found a couple of issues. Mainly, a lot of the hydraulic issues were actually, some of these just had worked themselves loose. So tighten those up. I think that's going to be okay. Also, this fitting here had worked itself loose. So as of right now, most of the hydraulic leaks that we had are seeming like they were just loose fittings, which is good. Did go ahead and pull off this hydraulic cylinder. Gonna go ahead and take that up to the shop, get them to rebuild that for me. They said that was I think $250 to rebuild that cylinder, and with not having a lot of time right now, it seems like a great deal. We did find one more bad leak. It's up under the axle, which is where, I don't know if you can see that, you can see it dripping a little bit. It's where the brake actually goes into the rear axle, rear diff. So gonna look through the book,
Gonna see what that says, what we need to do about that. See if that's something that's fairly easy to fix. If not, I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get there. Other than that, she's running pretty good. Excited to see it. Next episode, hopefully you're gonna see us really put it to work, really push this tree line on out. You can see we've done a little bit more playing, getting a little bit of trees knocked down just to make sure all the cylinders are working today. Got the road on, opened up. Happy with where that's at. Guys, this is pretty much it. Hopefully from here on out, you're gonna see us do a whole lot more land clearing and a whole lot less talking. All right, guys, thanks. We'll see you on the next one.